The holiday cranberry dip you need to make. Jalapenos, cranberries, and cream cheese. Every time this recipe is posted on the internet, it goes totally viral because it looks so pretty, tastes so good, and is totally...
If you like peanut butter and jelly, then this next level PB&J will literally change your life. Start with a few fresh raspberries and mash them up. Trick your 2 thick slices of vegan banana bread. Spread your favorite PB on top, add your mashed raspberries, then fold that baby up for the greatest sandwich of your life.
Okay, so I look like I just woke up here because I just woke up here. Okay, so this is my healthy breakfast chocolate cake. Yeah, cake for breakfast. So let's go. All right, 1/3 cup of egg whites, 1/4 cup of unsweetened coconut milk, a little bit of salt, 1/2 cup of quick oats, a little bit of vanilla extract. I added a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder as well, but I forgot to film it. Sorry, my bad. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and I added 2 packets of Splenda, but use any sweetener you have, like agave syrup, maple syrup, whatever you got. And then I added a few chocolate chips. This is optional, but is it really optional? Okay, and then into a little baby cake pan, so cute, at 350 for about 20 minutes. And I drizzled on about a tablespoon of peanut butter. So good. Without the peanut butter, it's about 250 calories for the whole thing. With, it's about 350. Clocks in about 20 grams of protein, so it's gonna keep you full. All right, enjoy.
Let's see if I can explain how to make the best Italian meat sauce in 55 seconds. Add a lot of olive oil to the pot, a lot. Chop up a bulb of garlic, yes, the entire bulb. Add your ground meat into the pot and saute it with some crushed red pepper. Then add the garlic. Now salt and pepper to taste. You're gonna taste this the whole time as you go. Use your hands to crush up a can of San Marzano whole peeled tomatoes. Now you're gonna go ahead and add them in, and then you're gonna add about a glass of red wine to that pot. Let it boil off for about 15 minutes. Now, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, yes, garlic powder, more, bay leaf. Then add 2 cans of crushed tomatoes and then a can of tomato paste. Fill it twice with water and add it. Teaspoon of sugar and a ton of basil. Here's the secret. Add a hunk of pecorino romano and let it boil and simmer all day. Boom, did it. Love ya.
This is my favorite meal for when I'm broke and I have no groceries left in my fridge. I actually used to work in a breakfast restaurant, and the easiest way to make sunny side up eggs was to just break the sack around the yolk and it'll eventually cook. Let's make it over easy too. Then I'm going to season my rice with some furikake seasoning, and you have to season your eggs with some type of salt, so I'm using garlic salt. If you ever have a hard time picking up your eggs because the yolk tends to break, just go at an angle and trust your spatula. Then I'm going to flip it over easy for a couple seconds. And you have your dinner.
We are making easy cake pops for 700K! Yay! I love you guys! First things first, we have to make our cake. I am using box cake mix because you cannot go wrong with that. Here's our cake. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. You're gonna crumble your cake into a bowl. Perfect. Now we're gonna add in a whole can of frosting. Oh my goodness, look at this. The next step is to form little balls, just like this, and then we're gonna place them in the freezer. Next, you're gonna melt a little bit of white chocolate on a plate. Then you're gonna get your little sticks, stick it in the white chocolate, and then push it into your cake pop. Once you've done them all, stick them back in the freezer. Now we're gonna melt some more white chocolate. Lastly, we're gonna take our frozen cake pops, dip them in the white chocolate mixture. Then you can decorate them if you want. And then you're gonna stick it vertically to dry. I am using an empty egg carton. Oh my goodness.
Consider buying Butterfingers now. We make homemade Butterfingers out of the secret ingredient, leftover Halloween candy corn. Pop it in the microwave for 1 minute to melt. Look at that. Press, press. Now cut them into Butterfinger sized pieces. Dip it into the chocolate. Ooh, look at that. Let's do a little comparison. These are my Butterfingers, and that's what you get at the store. All right, let's give it a try. You gotta try making it at home. it tastes just as delicious.
We tested out Gordon Ramsay's recipe to see how easy it is, and we learned a few things along the way. You'll need a piece of pork belly, which you can find at most butcher shops. Then use a very sharp knife to cut diagonal slits all across the skin. When you're done, generously sprinkle the skin with coarse sea salt and use your hands to really rub it into all the cracks you just created with your knife. Now place a large roasting pan on your stove and heat up some olive oil. Add 1 roughly chopped fennel bulb, 3 whole peeled and smashed garlic cloves, fennel seeds, star anise, smashed cardamom pods, and bay leaves to the pan and stir everything together. Once that's cooked a little, place your pork belly skin side down in the pan. After a little while, flip the pork belly over. As you can see, our pan was a bit too hot in the middle, so we didn't end up with an even sear, but don't worry, it all worked out. Top with a couple more sprinkles of fennel seeds, then allow the underside to sear a bit before pouring in white wine and chicken stock. The liquid needs to come up to a boil before you can transfer the whole pan to a 350-degree oven for about 2.5 hours. The skin should be super crispy, but the meat will be melt in your mouth succulent.
Okay, you guys, I am back with part 5 of the lettuce wrap burrito series. We are doing it big with the jalapeno popper one today. Pepper jack cheese, cream cheese, jalapenos, sweet bell peppers, bacon, mayo, everything but the bagel seasoning. My favorite garlic sesame noodles. Here we go. So you're gonna brown some garlic and some sesame oil. Then you're gonna cook your ramen. I do 2 because 1 is just never enough. And I only do it for like 2 minutes. Then you add some soy sauce to that garlic and sesame oil mixture. After that, you add some brown sugar. And you add your ramen to that mixture after it's all strained and everything. Don't add any of the seasoning from the packet, and then you're just gonna mix it together.
People that do this brownie trick do not want you to know what it is. That's because they're from a box, but they don't want you to know that. And the truth is, it's hard to tell because they don't taste that way. You get 2 boxes of brownies and double the ingredients. Then put it in a pan made for 1 box of brownies. Let them cool in the fridge overnight, and you will have the best brownies of your life.
Testing Keto Recipes, episode 2. Today we're going to be making the chaffle 2 ways. Chaffle is a waffle made out of cheese. And at first the name made me really uncomfortable, but it's kind of grown on me. This first one's gonna be broccoli cheddar. So you'll need a 1/2 cup of cheese, grated broccoli, egg or egg substitute, almond flour, and spices. Next one's gonna be lemon cream cheese. We'll see how it goes. A little more almond flour and coconut sugar. It's a little crispy. All right, broccoli cheddar. Tastes like soup. Here's the overcooked lemon. It's burnt, but it's good.
Attention all dessert lovers. If you have a sweet tooth and need dessert every day like me, these are for you. These nut butter ice cream bars have 5 ingredients and take 10 minutes to make. Store them in the freezer for a week so when you have a craving for sweets, they're ready to go. Having freezer-friendly dessert options like this can help to make healthier choices for when you're having those cravings. Enjoy and make sure to follow and smash that like button for more daily plant-based recipes.
For the past week, my husband has watched me make pan after pan of fudge, patiently waiting for me to make him a keto version. So here it is. You need 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1/3 cup of erythritol, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Mix that up and cook for 15 minutes on medium-low heat. I use Swerve sweetener. Once thickened, this mixture will resemble sweetened condensed milk. Remove from the heat and let cool slightly. Add 1 cup of low-carb chocolate chips. I use Lily's. Pour into your prepared pan and top with any kind of nut you'd like. My husband wanted walnuts. Cool in the fridge for 1 hour. This came out so good.
French onion soup, tartatin. Shallots. Peel, cut in 2 and set aside. First melt some love with a little bit of olive oil. Add minced garlic, rosemary, thyme, and sage. Cook for about 2 minutes. Add shallots, just like so. And season with big salt right after. And fry for 15 minutes. Add balsamic vinegar, Worcestershire or port. Cook until reduced and syrupy. Cover with cheese. The puff pastry. Allow the steam to escape. Bake at 350 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Allow it to rest 5 minutes, then garnish with thyme. Caramelize to perfection. God, thank you.
Today I recreated the Shack Burger, which is without a doubt the best burger in the world. First, get some ground beef seasoned with salt, pepper, and paprika and mix it up, baby. Next, cook your patties on a skillet with some butter, flip after 3 minutes, and throw on a slice of American cheese. For the signature Shack sauce, grab mayo, mustard, ketchup, diced pickle, and mix it up, baby. Now drench your potato buns in some melted butter. For the assembly, start with Shack sauce, your burger, lettuce, tomato, and pickles. This burger was so fun and it honestly tastes just like the one at Shake Shack.
Let's make some crispy chicken thighs over beans and greens. Just listen to that chicken skin. Start in a hot cast iron, 4 chicken thighs, get them golden on both sides and throw them on a plate. Caramelize 1 onion and 2 garlic cloves. Add in some sage, rosemary, chili flakes, and tomato paste. We're gonna deglaze that all with some white wine, whole bunch of kale, cook it down, and a can of Bush's Great Northern beans. Add in so much body to this dish. Season with salt and pepper, throw our chicken thighs back on top, roast at 400 for 15 minutes until cooked through, and shove it in.